For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE.
We are back with a brand new episode of Rising Up. We're going to continue where we left off. Let's talk to Phil. What you talking about, Phil?
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go help Naomi. Let's go help.
The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front has now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth. Ouch!
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
It's cool to have Naomi in the game, though.
Morgan on the receiving end.
That'll rearrange the spine. Boom! Oh, what a kick!
Slips away just in time.
Delivers the Bulldog. They've got outworked on that one. No two ways about it.
She's able to evade.
Caught with the elbow. Jeez, nasty kick in the face. Big back body drop. What elevation.
Steered away.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Zoe taking her eyes off her opponent and playing it up for the crowd.
Standing shooting star press, incredible.
Wow.
And she's not done yet.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Boom, kick lands.
Oh, Zoe moves out of the way.
What a clothesline.
What are we gonna see next? Slingshot guillotine, the leg drop.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Countering that offense. Oh, ouch.
Make it over. Standing Shiranui. Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2.
Kick out. She still has life.
She just won't stay down. Setting up. Handle slam.
Will start to recover. And straight into the
1,
pin attempt.
2, 3.
And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here are your winners, Naomi and the Queen.
With that win, Naomi and her partner might just assuage some doubters.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you are involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
Well,
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
And King had no reflexes to answer for that.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later. Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Oh my God, springboard moonsault! Wow! Bam! And stays one step ahead. Oh! We've got a tag.
Punk's knee to the face. Man, oh! Short on clothesline by Punk.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Tag Bailey.
Tag made. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the
going for a
defending champs win
whirlwind
matches
splash.
with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks
What a
to the
nasty,
shocking
nasty
turn
person.
of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now
Really?
has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
This
We are
idiot
headed
bamboozled
for
us.
dark times.
Hoodwinked us. A daggone shame.
I've never been one to run from controversy.
Of course you haven't.
In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened.
Because he got fired from AEW.
Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago, and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough.
Oh,
I wanted to create real, permanent change.
Oh,
A
really?
legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was.
Oh, wow.
NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy.
Watch this after 24
And now with
WWE
Triple H and the
storyline.
board's blessing, thanks, Paul, We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. Who do you think put the mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did.
Oh wait,
but for now,
can't.
Just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
Well,
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
You two
I guess
scrap
you're right.
up and actually get in the
Even
ring.
though
Both
we have
of you
each
are
other,
actually
we
wrestlers.
still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Jay. Troll. Seth. Those are the only few options. I'll talk to Seth.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. Yeah. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me. And architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So this is a personal crusade disguised as allegiance. Are you trying to find a strategy to protect WWE from Punk? Or is it all just about Seth freaking Rollins?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This isn't gonna turn out well for you.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
As you were holding the Wing Eagle title
It's about
hostage for
setting
like 2
things
months.
right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's the quality that counts, and Mutiny is sorely lacking.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because now I will climb that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just rewrite the record books without a fight. Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a class of eras, Corey. Past versus up high.
You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Devastating kick. The champion hammered away at it. Ooh! The black and gold brand has been the breeding ground for the top talent of today for quite some time. Tonight just might cement another future legacy, guys. Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
Seth's doing whatever he wants because he can. Yikes! That ladder really rung their bell.
Come on, Trick. Come on.
Williams out of there in a hurry.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell did he come from?
And he's got handcuffs.
Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch.
To borrow a phrase, business just picked up.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the architect is handcuffed to that ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch.
If Seth came down here to Mutiny's home base looking for a fair fight, he's a fool.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT Championship.
I can't believe this.
What a match.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts in a match where Rollins was outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of.
The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
Daggone, they made the daggone video game. Yeah.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man. It's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean, yeah?
I mean, yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
What everybody's saying.
Seth Rollins is surely still stinging from that loss against Trick Williams.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal. And being handcuffed to that ladder, I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback.
Triple H is sound like this. This is terrible. I thought Triple H was new.
We'll see if LA Knight can help him do just
I
that.
knew he was
I've heard
I
he's
knew he was
equally
new.
fired up about Mutiny's antics.
Oof. Turns that away.
Super kick!
Nice. Stiff kick. You saw that being telegraphed. Oh, what a clothesline.
Yeah. Wait. I got hit there. No.
Saw it coming and counters it. Super kick! Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
He's already feeling the effects.
He's quick to get out of the way there. Uh-oh.
And Rollins capitalizes. Oh, God, face first.
Let me hit you with your. Oh, you want to sit there and do that to the Megastar?
Oh, God.
Well, visionary.
Sending into the corner. Turned it around with a reversal. Super kick! Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor. Vicious right forearm. Ciampa avoids damage.
Mess up my move.
Oh, predicted what was coming. What power! Thunderous powerbomb.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. Schoolboy! Shoulders it down!
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Turns back Ciampa's attack. Super kick! And that move looked to throw Ciampa off his game.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Seth Rollins. Stop! Now Rollins needs to end this.
And now, with your signature move, Triple H.
Rollins with an homage to the game.
We're gonna end this emphatically. What a pedigree.
Cover late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Feel something. Sorry.
Nasty right hand. Vicious enziguri. Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way. Jump.
Uh-oh. Let's go. We're going to see it. Oh, this spells trouble for Tommaso.
And into the cover.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
He picks up the win.
Here are your winners. The team up.
Yeah.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out.
Ooh.
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
Don't you mean, yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
Call your
You were talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
It would be cool if they brought Roman back, but Roman be like, the Troublemaker doesn't want to do that.
We'll have to see if CM Punk has any more tricks up his sleeve in this high-stakes match.
Or if he's even daring enough to try them now that Seth has brought back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical vests come out.
Exactly, Corey. Seth's reformed something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully, reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
Wrestling Seth will just get back together and just
Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Then a knee right to
just
the
one
throat.
more.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Even if it's a one night only.
Oh, and a kick. Ooh.
Able to make a timely escape.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Ooh. Cover. Could this be it?
Gets the shoulder up.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point. Springboard, but nobody home.
Super kick. And that could cause a bad day at the office for Owens. Oh, knee right to the face. Oh, man. Enziguri to the floor.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree.
That is Rollins showing Owens exactly how to perform in big match moments.
Hoping that was enough, was it? Wow, talk about making the save.
Oh, Trick. How annoying you are.
Put in the corner now.
He connects with a counter.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Tag made.
Bro. Spent all this time beating you down, and now I gotta
blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Single underhook. Face first. Driven down. Owens gets control. Running leg drop. Boom.
Breaker was waiting on that.
Caught with a clothesline. Boom. Oh, what a kick. Boom. What a way to get out of that one. Owens not afraid to mock his opponent both behind their back and to their face.
And he avoids what was coming.
And he had Braun's number there.
Caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Game over.
Breaker's shoulders are down for the match.
1, 2.
Kicks out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Kick to the gut by Rollins.
Stop! We've seen this win matches for Rollins. Ooh, retaliated with a knee to the face.
Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
Right now. 1, 2. Are you
Really
serious?
had
Breaker,
less than a
please.
second to stay alive there. Oof.
Rollins looking to end it with a stomp. Breaker doesn't know where he is.
The cover.
1, 2, 3.
That will end it.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger reminder to all of Mutiny why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed.
Yeah.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Man, reforming the Shield with LA Knight and Sheamus? For once, Punk got hit with something he didn't see coming.
About time. And you know he was steamed when you walked out with your title, Seth.
Punk can say what he wants about me leaving with the same belt, but we did more than that. We showed them we're not backing down. And now, we've got 2 more warriors in this fight. LA Knight and Sheamus are fired up and ready to take Mutiny on.
That's what I like to hear. More allies means more firepower.
The architect strikes again with a winning strategy.
Let's hope so. We need to make sure we come out on top at Survivor Series. What's our next move?
I'm heading to SmackDown to fill out the rest of the team for the Best of 3 series.
Sounds good. I've certainly got an opinion, but it's your call.
Understood.
I'm actually gonna see if I could go back to Raw. Can I do that? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I guess that didn't work well. Well, let me do some attribute things real quick. Okay, I guess I do have to go to what should I call it, SmackDown. Who we got? We got Becky. We got Jade. We got Charlotte. Oh, why not keep the husband and wife together?
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Can we recruit Bailey?
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Oh, she retaliates. Turn Nia Jax around there. Climbing up those ropes now. Stops that offense from connecting. On the top, diving double axe handle.
The Van Goat of WWE daring her opponent to rise to her level.
Punch lands.
Man, she's got to get herself together here. Going up high with the punch.
Oh, what a wind-up.
Waistlock.
No, you can tell Lynch is confident after that.
Anyone would be.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look out. Rose plant.
And that took Nia down.
Cover.
1, 2,
Shoulders
and
up. Shoulders up.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought she had it. Steps through, twisting up the leg. There it is. The inverted figure 4 is in. This could be over soon.
Tap! Tap!
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Yeah, Lynch is appearing unstoppable.
Jax cannot be overpowered. Ducked underneath. German suplex turns the ties.
Nia avoids contact.
That can make an opening for her.
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock into the reverse DDT.
Big forearm. Kick connects, hooking it up. Rose plant. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
1, 2, 3.
And a win here tonight. That'll change her career.
Here is your winner, the Man.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
You gotta love Becky.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me.
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bailey? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around. The glue that held us together. You're a leader.
A hugger.
If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you.
No,
that can't be you.
It can't
if you
be
rang
you.
the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
It's time that they mend their fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
Nope, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. Tap! Tap!
Oh! Strikes with a kick.
Ooh! Connects on the kick. She turns that attack away. Gets out of the way of that one.
With the lariat.
Ooh! Ah, kick!
Nasty kick. Boom! Sane losing some focus on the task at hand.
Sane moving out of harm's way.
Oh, kick connects. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oh, there it is. Was got a cinched in to disarm her.
Just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even decide the match.
Oh, this trap, but she gets away.
Kairi gets that set right back to her.
Becky Lynch, manhandle slam. No way Sane's coming back from that.
Oh, ouch.
Well-placed kick.
Oh, man. This one's heading to the outside.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, my God.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison Daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
No. Let's see if we can get it done.
The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bailey cast her lot with Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to White. If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bailey after everything we've seen, she's gonna need the luck of the Irish.
Oh, quickly slips behind.
On a German suplex. Raises the shoulder.
She's really looking for the early victory, but she didn't find it.
Got out of the way.
Clothesline.
They're stomping away.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Oh my God. Moonsault.
Did you see that height?
Ooh. That blow put Bailey's big aspirations on hold for a moment.
Lynch looking confident as ever, delivering that attack. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
There he is! Bailey to belly! Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Could be in search of a second win now.
Lynch saw it coming. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And Bailey connected nicely there. Oh, and Becky fights back. Point of the elbow, nailed it. She's looking winded now.
Becky keenly sensed an opportunity to attack and took full advantage.
Ooh, elbow strike.
Oh, what a right.
Lynch has got it. In the ropes. That's going to end the submission.
Oh, look at Becky. The manhandle slam.
Can that finish Bailey?
Beautiful transition. And now the
2, 3.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on! Come on, Bailey, shake my hand. Come on! This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bailey.
going to do it.
Bailey's coming home.
Never! Never!
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bailey was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky, this is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing: mending fences. And so I did, with my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control.
And with that being said, please make sure to leave a like, please make sure to leave a subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Rising Up. I sure know I did. Check out Ministry Minute from earlier today, as well as a brand new episode of the King and Queen of the Ring edition of Fight for Supremacy on tomorrow. And always remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I. Say yes to him today, my friend. It'll be the best decision that you ever make. So until next time, folks, take care. Jesus loves you, and so do I. And God bless.